Hey, Max here. So, lots to talk about in Market Monday this week. Today, we're going to go ahead and look through the schedule. And it's pretty consistent with what we expected. I mean, maybe the Redux is a surprise for people that don't follow MUT Leaks. But Game Time Release 2, Team of the Week, Week 1. Team Captains, we got some new ones. They're going to bring them out. The problem with Team Captains is they kind of stink. Very disappointed in Team Captains this year. Now, we do have good season players, and that kind of makes up for it, in my opinion, since the season players are so quality, and like better than Team Captains we've ever gotten. There's the cut content schedule. Those are the cards we got today. Here are the MUT Leaks Redux. We're going to circle back to that. I do want to talk about, they're going to have server maintenance tomorrow, but this one at top, we're investigating an issue where some Xbox Series X users are unable to access Madden. Apparently the free trial weekend screwed things up over on Xbox. So, launch Madden 25. Okay, here we can go that. The error will appear. Yeah, so they have like a way of getting around it, but I guess they'll fix it. Hopefully by tomorrow's server problems and server changeover, it'll be solved. So let's talk about Redux, which is on the list. It's pretty obvious, maybe not obvious, like how the market works with Redux. So here are all the limiteds that are getting Redux according to MUT Leaks. So basically everything through 87s, 88s. Oh, maybe we should back up. Reduxes, for those who don't know, are cards that were limiteds, but they're going to re-release them in packs and call them Reduxes. So the limiteds are coming back. There's a few week delay on them. But a lot of people are like, oh my god, these Reduxes are going to crash in price. They're dead. The issue with this is Reduxes are very hard to pull. They're a lot easier to pull. These cards will be easy to pull like 4 or 5 months from now when 87s aren't that important. But like high-end cards in Madden, as we all know, we've all opened packs. Very hard to get. And so what's going to happen with these Reduxes is generally like day one they go down. But then after a little bit, they either rise up or stay about that exact same level for a long time. Because like the Redux offer day one is like the only way we're generating Reduxes until our next Redux offer in I don't know however long they Redux them next. So that's kind of like how you want to attack the Reduxes, just like we like to attack plates of pastrami. And that's what I want to talk about. Okay, so Redux, that's kind of what to look out for. Based off the schedule, it looks like it's coming Wednesday. It's in front of the Game Time Release 2. So could be Wednesday with Team of the Week. Could be Thursday. But around that period is when we're going to get very emotional. Okay, so there you go. Now let's talk about the next thing I want to talk about, which are, for people that are in the Discord, if you're a Twitch sub, Tony's posting methods there. Definitely take a look at that. If you want coin method stuff, you post them nightly or every other night about that. And of course, if you remember on YouTube here, you get the ebooks that I put out. We'll try and put out one this week on what are we doing? Seattle's offense this week. So I also want to take a look, it's in a book, it's Reading Rainbow, at some, I guess like, we got 2 more things to look at this. I got these Team of the Week cards up because these 84s are 100K. So I was like, in previous years, sometimes you'd be able to buy cards when they're out and people are opening the packs and then they go up. And now it looks like according to the graph, it's back down, but we're seeing these things priced at 100K still. So depending on how Team of the Week looks, it might not be a bad little system to buy when everybody's opening Team of the Week packs and sell when they're, nobody's opening them, like over the weekend. We also see a similar bump for just Team of the Week cards. Like, for example, if you go ahead and look at limited, what's his name? Team of the Week LTD for this past week, Tony Jefferson. So, taking a look at Jefferson, so it looks like it kind of like bumps up a little bit. Now, these are really high stakes, limited investments that you're going to do. And like limited investments this year have been okay. I would still keep an eye on them going forward as far as market investments in research. Obviously, the best way of still making coins on the market are doing the small sets, doing those methods that are in the Discord. We don't really put the methods out there because if a lot of people know them, they die. It's something I learned early in my YouTube career, sadly, so that's why they're bogarted. Otherwise, it would be, you could just put them out there and then they just wouldn't work anymore. That's why I love loopholes. Loopholes go live to everybody because those are the best. And everybody can eat on those without it getting ruined. Until EA patches it, of course. So, with this said, limited investments is still on our brain. It does look like if you can buy the limited cheap and then sell it on like the weekend for the team of the week, that might just be like the cycle. Because once they lose their power, like team of the weeks lose their power Wednesday, so they got a couple days left in packs, people will not be as satisfied with them going forward because they are overpowered for their week that they're out with that +2 speed bonus. All right, so definitely something to look at as far as that investment, as far as Market Monday stonks go. Next up, I do want to take a look at rerolls. So Grant's finally been doing his job this year, which is crazy that he had an insane fall off in years past, but he's back on top of the mountain, baby. He got his climbing gear. He ain't slipping in no ice cracks. He ain't free climbing like those psychos do that oftentimes die doing it because they have no... Do you guys see that? They got no fear matrix in their brain or whatever it has, medulla oblongata, because an alligator don't brush its teeth. So, back on top of the mountain is what I'm trying to get back to, and only halfway up. Probably shouldn't say that no more. Spread the word to avoid like the plague is his first comment about the 80+ game time, and basically every roll. So, like... Every time on the game time roll, for those who don't know what the game time roll is, we'll just go ahead and show it off. Rerolls are basically the ones where you have your training and you hit a button, which is, where's the game time? Oh, the game time is under the game time menu. You hit this button, all right, and you use training to get a card back, and then you just keep re-rolling it by quick selling the card, that kind of stuff. So every time you hit this button on this slot machine, 340 training, you are losing 44% of your value. Now, we've talked about this before. Vegas, you generally lose about 10% every time you hit the slot. Sometimes less, sometimes more, depending. But I think legally, you can't have people lose more than like 82%. Or sorry, lose more than 18%. So they have to return 82%. Basically, they're returning 55%. Or based off training, it's dang near 50%. Whatever. Madden is worse at a casino based off the odds we see in the reroll is the biggest point. So, sadly, the MUT menu grind, which drew so many people to this product, because who wants to face nickel double A gap every day, every single game, over and over, gun bunch, a bunch of copycats. It's just boring. So a lot of people like to grind the menus. The problem is EA doesn't like you grinding the menus for whatever reason. They don't like engagement in their game, so they kill you on it. And then he also did mystery packs. Loss per pack, so every time you get a mystery pack, even selling all of its content, exchanging up. For those who don't know what mystery packs are, they're on the training sheet. They're way over there on the far side. They call them mystery packs. Even going through and selling everything in the mystery packs, you get murdered there too. He opens 47, lost 150,000 coins, and that's actually reasonable. That's actually like better than what I did on my mystery packs. So, yeah, EA they hate my content and the menu grind, and I apologize for being a thorn in EA's side because they've really screwed over us menu grinders over the last few years. So I just want to like update you on pack odds because they don't show the odds on mystery packs as they're not required to by like the Apple Store or whoever forced them to show odds on the paid for packs. They want to show us as little odds as possible because they're greedy coded greedies with greedy filling. And like, so the ones we buy with training or only buy with coins, they won't show it to us. They won't tell us what the limited odds are. It's not like it's going to change our spending habits. People still play the lottery even though they show the odds on that. So, sadly, the way of the road, right? It just contains a 170 overall uncommon or better. Oh, you want odds on this? Go screw yourself. EA is very mean to its player base, and it kind of sucks. Feels bad, man. So, with that said, that is the week ahead. I'm not that worried about offloading my limiteds, but I probably will start selling a few pieces just to get ready for game time part 2, since this game is very coin intensive. To get content up for like the TikToks and the shorts on GutFox 2, where I do all the gameplay. Hopefully you guys are subbed over there. So anyways, I will probably be offloading some cards here over the coming days. And that's all I got to say about that. But hope you guys enjoyed. That's it for Market Monday. Become a member. Bye.